umbrellas actually put out in the front. If everyone can please wear that, that would be nice. Thank you. I'd like to welcome you all to the engagement of Malavika Jayakumar and Sri Shankar. Right now, they will be commencing the light lamping ceremony. Yes, right after the lighting of the lamp, they are going to be putting the grains of paddy rice into the para. the para symbolizes prosperity, and through that we are actually trying to spread the knowledge of our tradition to everyone that's also watching on the live stream as well. So to everybody on the live stream, first of all, welcome to the event, right? So what actually happened right now is they have like lit the lamp. So the significance of that is what they're trying to do is they're trying to light the lamp and then get rid of any of the darkness that is surrounding the venue as such. And then the second step, which you can see is actually happening now, is called the filling of the para, right? It's a gold cylindrical object. So what is happening there is but the para represents prosperity. So what they're trying to spread is prosperity and the knowledge of the ritual which is happening. We're trying to spread that to you guys as well, because there are a lot of people who are non-Indians as well. Thank you definitely for coming and joining whatever the time is at your location, right? So that is what has happened till now, and we're awaiting the arrival of the couple, and then the proceedings shall begin. Right? So please be patient. Can I now have the parents of the bridegroom to be, Mr. Satish and Mrs. Devi, to please come up to the stage to join the parents of the bride? Yeah, I know. I think they're here. Anyways, I'm going to invite them for sure. Right? And now, can I please have you all welcome the lovely couple onto the stage, Malavika Jayakumar and Sri Shankar. And now, since the parents and the couple have arrived, now it is time to invite the siblings as well. So, can I please have Miss Gauri and Miss Priyanka to come up to the stage and join their respective parents? And very soon they will be saying a few words about their older siblings as well. Yeah, can I please have Miss Priyanka to step down from the stage and talk a few words about her sister, please? Okay. All right, I'm passing the mic to her.
I would like to thank Siddharth for introducing Gauri and I. My name is Priyanka Jayakumar and I'm the younger sister of Malavika Jayakumar. And today I will be introducing Malavika from my perspective. So, where do I even begin with Malchechi? I think we'll start at early childhood first. So, apparently, I was named after Malchechi's favorite doll. And I'm pretty sure it's because she expected to dress me up the same way. But to her biggest plight, I was the biggest tomboy growing up. So, we've had very different childhoods. It was one, sorry. Um it was one where Malchichi wore frilly dresses and had all her accessories match, and I shopped from the boys section. Or it was one where Malchichi participated and she won endless awards for her dance performances, and I was the noisy, boisterous child who scribbled on all of those certificates that very same night. But hey, if you find that cruel, I would like to inform you all that I was petrified throughout my early years. Because Ma Chichi used to dress up as characters from scary movies and she used to jump scare me at the middle of the night. Like I'm still scared of the dark, so thanks for that. But in one way in which I got lucky was being the second child. Like Malchichi was the experimental child hands down. I must have received only half the scoldings and hanger meetings that she ever did. But I'm not complaining. So, because I had the privilege of overviewing my parents' disciplining skills. Run. 6-year-old kids are way faster than their parents. You didn't learn that? So speaking of my parents, they would be mad at me if I didn't take this opportunity to shine their daughter a little. So Malchichi was always the creative child. She's won several painting competitions across UAE nationwide. Come on, yeah. Uh, she has now followed her artistic passion through, and I'm so proud of you for carrying forward the family legacy. And I am excited to see you make a name for yourself in the design sphere. She's also been an ardent dancer since the age of 4, and I'm sure all of our friends and family here have either witnessed her perform on one of these stages or even had the chance to be taught by her. I'm pretty sure my parents would want me to go on, but we're on a bit of a time constraint, so I'll move on. I'm sorry, guys. So anyone who knows me knows how much I respect and look up to Malchichi. She has been my mentor, my low-budget guidance counselor, my enemy, my best friend, but mostly my rock. She taught me how to carry myself and be opinionated, in a good way. But it's almost like I had a younger second mom guiding me for the past 21 years. And I can honestly say that I wouldn't be half of the person that I am today if I didn't have a big sister like you to look up to. And I'm so proud to call you my big sister. Shankar, I have a bone to pick with you actually, because you're intruding a little dynamic duo here. But I'm so excited to have you be a part of our journey and watch your relationship blossom. Thank you. Now I would like to introduce Gauri, who's Shankar's younger sister.
Thank you, Pinky. That was so beautiful. Good evening, everyone. I want to start off by saying that on behalf of our family, thank you so much for being here to celebrate Malavika and Sri Shankar's engagement with us. It's very heartwarming to see friends and family all here despite these unprecedented times to bless the couple. We truly appreciate you being here with us today. And to the Jayakumars, thank you so much for welcoming us with open arms, and especially my brother. It's amazing. For those you who don't know me, my name is Gauri, and I'm the sister of the groom. To tell you the truth, I never thought this day would come. Not Shankar marrying Malvika, of course. You guys are perfect for each other. But me being able to walk with my brother down to an engagement podium without the two of us snapping at each other. I wish I could say that we've always had this close relationship we have now. But the truth is, as a kid, and I wish I were exaggerating when I say this, I would often consider my brother something of an enemy number one. Pinky, you and Malvika seem like angels compared to the little devils me and my brother were. We used to quarrel constantly, and I was always disappointed by the fact that I was not the older sibling, being able to call the shots and boss him around. He was never careful with any of my beloved toys, and I still remember the times of him decapitating my lovely Barbies and forever scarring me with those headless image, which for those who know me by now must have noticed that I've never been comfortable around dolls, even now. So yeah, thank you so much for that. Anyway, I think that's enough bashing my brother for now. Onto some background about him. As kids of a parent from the civil services, our childhood comprised of us moving over the country every couple of years. Needless to say, my brother, who had changed over 10 schools before he left for university, and I were lucky enough to be exposed to different cultures, languages, and the opportunity to see new towns, cities, and islands. My brother was always quick to adapt to every place we moved and would somehow make friends almost instantaneously. And being the hard worker that he is, would indisputably top his class even when he was forced to move schools in the middle of the academic year. He used to set an unreasonably high bar for me all the way from school to university. And I'd secretly thank him with a slight dash of sibling rivalry to push me to hit and exceed that bar. As the both of us started growing older, we actually started getting along pretty well, to the point where we could stay in a room unsupervised without one of us instigating a wrestling match. A part of it was because we both matured and mellowed down, but the main reason is that I started seeing that despite his pesky and annoying ways, he actually has a good heart. And even though I wouldn't like to admit it, he has always been very kind to me. I remember myself as a kid who could barely reach up to his waist, mind you, challenging him to duels after our karate lessons, and he would actually be nice enough to not knock me with one swipe of his hand, and would instead pretend that I was putting up a pretty good fight with my newly learned karate skills. He's also often acted as my perpetual punching bag and served the additional role of taking the blame for whenever I stole some chocolate cake from the fridge. And I realized that these things sometimes justified having a bigger sibling after all. He has a big heart and does not hesitate to show the people around him that he cares, as you pretty much know by now, Malvika. He's loyal to a fault and very protective. And when you're a part of his life, he will love you and everyone you love. And even though we still squabble a bit, he's been by my side supporting me at my lowest. And I can say with the utmost confidence that he will always have your back. My mom has always said that the girl he marries would be very lucky to have him. And even though I couldn't comprehend the fact as a kid, and I still find him irritating, I couldn't agree more standing here today. Cheers to finding each other, and cheers and have a lovely life together. Thank you.
Wow, that was lovely. Well, the next step of the ceremony is the exchanging of the jadagams, or horoscopes as it is in English. So for that, I would like to invite one of our wacky grandpapas, Mr. GK, up to the stage, along with Mr. JP, who's already there. Mr. GK, please. Get there, get there. Surprisingly, the person who looked at the Jadagam, who is another one of our grandpapas, he came out to say that it matched favorably, if anybody was thinking. Along with Mr. GK, he will be accompanied by his older brother and my grandfather, Mr. Shashi Kumar, up onto the stage. Before the ceremony starts, just make one clarification. GK is actually Mr. Gopakumar. So just in case people want to know his full name. And Mr. JP is Jay Prakash. So most of you on the live stream must be wondering why the turbans. It's okay. One thing, it's definitely a fashion statement because of their their mundan shirt, right? But yeah, the turbans is to represent that they're heads of their family, and that the jadagams that they're going to be giving is of their older children. So there is a kind of a prominence to that. So while the jadagams are going to be exchanged, what is going to happen is the bride's father is going to ask 3 times, "Can I give? Can I give?" And then the bridegroom's father will say, "Can I take? Can I take?" That is how the ceremony is conducted.
ജാതകം കൊടുത്തോട്ടെ കൊടുത്തോട്ടെ കൊടുത്തോട്ടെ. വാങ്ങിച്ചോട്ടെ വാങ്ങിച്ചോട്ടെ എന്ന് ചോദിക്കും.
വാങ്ങിച്ചോട്ടെ വാങ്ങിച്ചോട്ടെ വാങ്ങിച്ചോട്ടെ.
लक्ष्मी नृसिंह मम देहि करावलम्बम्.
ജാതകം കൊടുത്തോട്ടെ കൊടുത്തോട്ടെ കൊടുത്തോട്ടെ.
ജാതകം വാങ്ങിച്ചോട്ടെ വാങ്ങിച്ചോട്ടെ വാങ്ങിച്ചോട്ടെ.
सम्प्राप्य दुःखशतसर्पसमाकुलस्य दीनस्य देवकृपणापदमागतस्य लक्ष्मी नृसिंह मम देहि करावलम्बम्. संसारसागर विशालकरालकाल
ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ ബ്രദർ ഗോപകുമാറിൻ്റെ കയ്യിൽ കൊടുക്കുന്നു. അത് എല്ലാവരുടെയും അറിവിലേക്കായി വായിക്കുന്നത്.
God, is it in Malayalam? Yeah.
So again, for all of you on the live stream as well, what's going to happen right now is Mr. GK, Mr. Gopakumar is actually going to read out the ancestral heritage of the bride and the bridegroom's family. Yeah. So he's going to read it out, and it's sort of a way to go back and touch to your old roots and then come back to the present. So it's a beautiful thing, and he will be starting that right now. Oh, and it's also the fixation of the marriage dates. Thank you, Mr. JP.
Thank you, da. ഓം വിവാഹ നിശ്ചയം. മാന്യരെ, ആവണീശ്വരം ഗൗരി സദനത്തിൽ ജി കൃഷ്ണപിള്ളയുടെയും അംബുജാക്ഷി അമ്മയുടെയും മകനായ സതീഷ് ബാബുവിൻ്റെയും തിരുവനന്തപുരം കേശവദാസപുരത്ത് ദേവസ്വം എസ്റ്റേറ്റിൽ ഡോക്ടർ RSN പിള്ളയുടെയും ശ്രീകുമാരിയുടെയും മകളായ ദേവിയുടെയും മകനായ ശ്രീ ശങ്കറും ഋഷിമംഗലത്ത് ഗോപിക വീട്ടിൽ ഗോപാലൻ നായരുടെയും കമലകുമാരിയുടെയും മകനായ ജയകുമാറിൻ്റെയും വിജയഗിരി വീട്ടിൽ ശശികുമാറിൻ്റെയും വഞ്ചിയൂർ കാർത്യായനി മന്ദിരത്തിൽ പ്രസന്ന ശശികുമാറിൻ്റെ മകളായ രഞ്ജിനി നായരുടെ മകളായ കമലേശ്വരത്ത് തപസ്യ വീട്ടിൽ താമസിക്കുന്ന മാളവിക ജയകുമാറും തമ്മിലുള്ള വിവാഹം നിശ്ചയിച്ച വിവരം 2021 ജനുവരി 25 അറിയിച്ചുകൊള്ളുന്നു. വിവാഹത്തിൻ്റെ തീയതിയും സ്ഥലവും പിന്നെ അറിയിക്കുന്നതായിരിക്കും.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. So everybody must be waiting for the bridegroom and the bride to enter the stage right now. But before that, the lovely people at Taj would like me to announce some of the COVID guidelines, some of which you must have already done. First one is the temperature must have been checked at the main entrance. If people are arriving late, their temperature will also be checked. The second thing is masks have to be worn at the venue at all times unless people are eating and drinking, just like I'm about to do right now. Please follow suit if you can. Right? Now we come to talk about the lovely couple. But wait, I think I'm forgetting something. What am I forgetting? You have any idea what I'm forgetting? Yes, I forgot to introduce who I am. So my name is Sid, but formally people call me Siddharth Menon. Not really, everybody just calls me Sid. So if you ask my relation to the bride, I would say that I'm her brother. Technically, I'm a cousin if you had to go with the legal manner. But yeah, I'm her brother for sure. So I would call myself fun, crazy, and joyful. But in her words, she only puts me under one category, which is annoying. Yeah. So, there is definitely one sadness that I definitely have. It's that she is being taken away by another guy, a position that I thought would never go. So, Shankar, not one bone, two bones, all right? Me and you, later on, all right? Yeah. So, that's definitely going to happen. And, she used to be so carefree, so wild in her, ways, her artistic ways also. You can see that through her paintings. Everything that she used to do had such a freedom to her. So I thought that she'll be one of those people who will just travel all over the world and never marry in her life. So when she did tell me about Shankar, I was pretty much like, seriously, how did you get this guy to agree to anything? I mean, seriously, what did this poor guy do to you? Anyways, but I then got to know about Shankar, and in all seriousness, I felt like I finally found the older brother that I've always wanted. So yeah, excuse me, I get a bit emotional in these situations. Yeah, excuse me, I'm kind of running out of schedule for the moment, mix-ups and everything. Yes. Oh yeah. Before I start that, definitely, Shankar. One more thing I have to warn you about. Right. I shouldn't even be reading that out of this, but she's got really powerful nails, which she will use to submit you to pain if you don't agree with her points. So just agree with whatever she says. You know, just go to the gym and take it out on a boxing bag later on. Right. So now, without further ado, let me call to the event the families of the couple to be. All right. And to join them, the lovely couple as well. Yeah, and can the sisters please escort them? The two lovely sisters, of course. The bridegroom has now entered the stage. Now it's the turn for the bride. Oh, wait. Seems to be a step before that. It's a bit of a tiring exercise, but worth it at the end. Okay, now let me invite my lovely sister. Please. To be accompanied by her lovely sister, Priyanka, mine of course, as well. Now the ring exchange ceremony is about to start right after the blessings. Shankar's really working for it. Is this a beautiful sight like you've never seen before? Just beautiful. not really. The ring exchange is about to happen. Please go ahead. I wish the lovely couple all the best in life. Seems the bride is already giving the bridegroom some instructions. Smile like this, say like this.
you higher. I will forever be intertwined with you.
Everybody, so when the camera comes next to you, just say hi. Yeah. this is one of your cars, if you can please send someone to move it, that would be nice. The numbers are KL01 CH1441. The other one is KL01. dancing mother and father. So I would like to invite Shivani. Please come to the stage and dance. Couple want to sit down and rest their legs as well, so please you can come down and you can sit down as well. Enjoy the dance.
जब से तुम मिल गए रास्ते खिल गए खुद से लड़ने लगे हम संभलने लगे संभलने लगे
DJ, please play this song for the dance. Great. Friends is sometimes more important than family. So here we now have the closest friends of the bride and the bride's own sister dazzling us with a few steps from the song Makna De. DJ, please wait a few seconds. They need to get organized.
जाने वो भी न जाने नैनों के रंग नैना जाने मिला जो संग तेरा उड़ा पतंग मेरा हवा में होके मलंग जग की कोई रीत न जाने मैं तो बस तेरी हुई दीवानी मिला जो संग तेरा उड़ा पतंग मेरा हवा में होके मलंग मैं छुड़ाई घर बार मेरा ओ मखना वे मखना अब तू ही है संसार मेरा ओ मखना वे मखना ये पागल सा है प्यार मेरा ओ मखना वे मखना मैं छुड़ाई घर बार मेरा ओ मखना छुड़ाई घर बार मेरा ओ मखना वे मखना अब तू ही है संसार मेरा ओ मखना वे मखना ये पागल सा
What
है
a change of
प्यार
event.
मेरा ओ मखना
Right
वे
now up.
मखना मैं छुड़ाई
What is she gonna do now?
घर बार मेरा ओ मखना I'm a bad girl हूँ मैं थोड़ी naughty मेरे बिना भीगी भीगी है बाड़ी शर्माना सीखा मैंने ना शराबी ओ तो आज थोड़ी पीली है बगाड़ी ने मैं आई तेरे लिए देख सज धज के थकना नहीं आज मैं तो नच नच के मुंडे तू रहना जरा बच्चे बच्चे के मेरे खुद के तो पायल लगे
What do you say? I want to see you clap on the beat. Clap. Clap. 1, 2. Let's go.
Let's catch my breath. Okay, all right. Up next, the youngest dancer of the group. Her parents wants to show that they're also better than their daughter. Please step in, Brisheta and Devishiji. DJ, just give them a few seconds to get ready, please. Start.
Nice, this one goes out to all the sweet and loving sexy thing. This Mr. Shaggy on a different thing. This is Mark's Surprise. Check it. Yo, I feel like I know you based upon my observation. It's been a while, you've been rocking my world. Me and my friends been having private conversation, but we've been calling you the bashman girl. Though you may not even value my opinion, it's safe to say that you're the topic of my soul. And even though you may be out of my dominion, I just wanna say, girl, you are the bomb. All I want, girl, is to have you in my perfect song. You are the, you are the. All I want, girl, is to have you in my perfect song. You are the, you are the, you are the one, girl. All I want, girl, is to have you in my perfect song. You are the, you are the, hey, you are the, all I want, girl, is to have you in my perfect song. You are the, you are the, you are the one, cause you got a style, you got the class that I've been after. And just the thought of you was driving me wild. You gotta stop to fill my life with joy and laughter. You got the stuff to make me turn and smile. You're my lyricist, my inspiration, and I wanna sing you like my favorite song. I mean, I have the riches of the world to offer. I just wanna say, girl, you are the bomb. All I want, girl, is to have you in my perfect song. You know me, you know me. All I want, girl, is to have you in my perfect song. You are the one, girl. All I want, girl, is to have you in my perfect song. You know the one, girl. All I want, girl, is to have you in my perfect song. So you're the one, so you're the one. But all of you have to know you rise my blood pressure. Have me all the right, me song them like a love letter. You and only you can make me love life better. Anyhow me have you, me protect you like me treasure. Just give me a chance, girl, don't watch the face. I am the man who run the marathon race. Mr. Bombastic, step on your case. That girl, she know what's in my place. Again, all night long. In my perfect song, in my perfect song, girl. All night long. Straight in my perfect song, in my perfect song, girl.
One thing I can say for sure, these people should not have been born in India. They should have born in Latin America for sure. Okay, I'm going to introduce the next. I'm going to introduce the next batch of dancers, and well, they've told me a couple of things to say, and unfortunately, one of them is my mother, so I'll have to say as well. So the people who are coming to dance right now, they've practiced in 4 hours, and they're going to explode over here, and they're going to give you a great performance, according to them. But now let me tell you my opinion of what they're going to do. Though they're up in age, their feet seems to be aging in descending order, right? But like they said, they're about to blow us up with their spirited performance. DJ, chill. DJ, start the music. Give it up for the cousins.
न जाओ जी मन दीद कराओ जी रा क्यों तरसावे हो मन सकल दिखाओ जी थारी शरारत सब जानू मैं चौधरी हर सले उन्हें बंगा दी मैं कह लगे मर बिगड़ में जागी दो कणी रे चंदा में थारी चांदनी मन दामन में बा भी खुशी रे झुम 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 ओ मर बिगड़ में जागी दो कणी रे चंदा में थारी चांदनी मन दामन में बाधी खुशी रे झुम 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 झुम
Hey, nice, nice, nice. Great, yeah. Definitely a spirited performance. Yeah. Sorry, guys, I have to deny that request. We have to move on with the program.
ਲੱਕ ਤੇਰਾ ਪਤਲਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਰਦੀ ਸਿਤਾਰਾਂ ਵਾਲੇ ਖਾਵੇ ਮੋਰਨੀ ਜੀ ਤੋਰ ਕੁੜੀਏ ਹੁਣ ਮੁੰਡਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਹੋਸ਼ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਆਵੇ ਨੀ ਨਾਗਣੀ ਦੀ ਅੱਖ ਵਾਲੀਏ ਨੀ ਨਾਗਣੀ ਦੀ ਅੱਖ ਵਾਲੀਏ ਨੀ ਨਾਗਣੀ ਦੀ ਅੱਖ ਵਾਲੀਏ ਸਭ ਕੀਲ ਤੇ ਤੂੰ ਘਬਰੂ ਖਵਾਰੇ ਹੋ ਦਾਰੂ ਬਦਨਾਮ ਕਰਤੀ ਇਹ ਤਾਨਾ ਤੇਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਕਾਰ ਉਹ ਦਾਰੂ ਬਦਨਾਮ ਕਰਤੀ ਇਹ ਤਾਨਾ ਤੇਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਕਾਰੇ ਹੋ ਠੇਕਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਰਾਹ ਭੁੱਲ ਗਏ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੱਕ ਲੈ ਸ਼ਰਾਬੀ ਨੈਣ ਤੇਰੇ ਐਣਾ ਚ ਢੁੱਲੇ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਦਿਲ ਤੋੜਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਵਸ ਚ ਰਹੀ ਨਾ ਹੁਣ ਮੇਰੇ ਉਹ ਬਿਨਾ ਡੱਟ ਖੋਲੇ ਕੁੜੀਏ ਉਹ ਬਿਨਾ ਡੱਟ ਖੋਲੇ ਕੁੜੀਏ ਉਹ ਬਿਨਾ ਡੱਟ ਖੋਲੇ ਕੁੜੀਏ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਪੀਣ ਨੂੰ ਫਿਰਨੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਉਹ ਦਾਰੂ ਬਦਨਾਮ ਕਰਦੀ ਨਾਮ ਕਰਦੀ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਨੈਣਾ ਤੇਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਕਾਰ ਉਹ ਦਾਰੂ ਬਦਨਾਮ ਕਰਦੀ ਨਾਮ ਕਰਦੀ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਨੈਣਾ ਤੇਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਕਾਰੇ ਪਤਾ ਕਰੋ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਪਿੰਡ ਦੀ ਕੁੜੀ ਗਿੱਧੇ ਚ ਕਰਾਈ ਅਤੇ ਜਾਵੇ ਪਤਾ ਕਰੋ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਪਿੰਡ ਦੀ ਕੁੜੀ ਗਿੱਧੇ ਚ ਕਰਾਈ ਅਤੇ ਜਾਵੇ ਡੀਜੇ ਦਾ ਕਸੂਰ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਸੂਰ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਕੁੜੀ ਚੋਬਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਸੀਨੇ ਅੱਗ ਲਾਵੇ ਡੀਜੇ ਦਾ ਕਸੂਰ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਕੁੜੀ ਚੋਬਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਸੀਨੇ ਅੱਗ ਲਾਵੇ ਦਿਲਾਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਕਹਿਰ ਕਰਦੀ ਤੂੰ ਦਿਲਾਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਕਹਿਰ ਕਰਦੀ ਤੂੰ ਦਿਲਾਂ ਉੱਤੇ ਕਹਿਰ ਕਰਦੀ ਕਿ ਜਿੰਦ ਜਾਣ ਤੇਰੇ ਉੱਤੋਂ ਵਾਰੇ ਉਹ ਦਾਰੂ ਬਦਨਾਮ ਕਰਦੀ ਨਾਮ ਕਰਦੀ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਨੈਣਾ ਤੇਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਕਾਰ ਉਹ ਦਾਰੂ ਬਦਨਾਮ ਕਰਦੀ ਨਾਮ ਕਰਦੀ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਨੈਣਾ ਤੇਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਕਾਰੇ ਉਹ ਦਾਰੂ ਬਦਨਾਮ ਕਰਦੀ ਨਾਮ ਕਰਦੀ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਨੈਣਾ ਤੇਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਕਾਰ ਉਹ ਦਾਰੂ ਬਦਨਾਮ ਕਰਦੀ ਨਾਮ ਕਰਦੀ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਨੈਣਾ ਤੇਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਕਾਰੇ ਵਾਲੇ ਟੈਗ ਨੀ ਆ ਜਾ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਨੀ ਫੈਸ਼ਨ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਯਾਰ ਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਵੱਖਰਾ ਸਵੈਗ ਨੀ ਉਹ ਮੇਰਾ ਸੁੱਟ ਪੱਟੀ ਵਾਲਾ ਕਿਤਨੋਂ ਕਮਾਰ ਡਾਲਾ ਹਾਂ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੀ ਮੈਂ ਕੁੜੀ ਸਰਦਾਰਨੀ ਜੁੱਤੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਕੰਮ ਸਾਰੀ ਕੱਟਦੀ ਏ ਵਾ ਮੈਂ ਤੇਰੇ ਤੋਂ ਵੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਵੱਖਰਾ ਸਵੈਗ ਨੀ ਉਹ ਵੱਖਰਾ ਸਵੈਗ ਨੀ ਡ੍ਰੌਪ ਇਟ
Talking money, only hit your chain. Show me how you love me. I don't want your bling, baby. Bade baatein zyada kare na tu brag. I don't want that Gucci or money wala tag.
ਜਾਣ ਦੀ ਰਗਾਨੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਪੱਕੇ ਨੇ ਯਾਰਾਨੇ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਮਿਲਾਈਆਂ ਨੀ ਨਿਆਰੀਆਂ ਗੱਲ ਦਿਲ ਦੀ ਨਾ ਕਹੀਏ ਤਾਈਓ ਦੂਰ ਦੂਰ ਰਹੀਏ ਠੱਗ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਨਾ ਸੂਰਤਾਂ ਪਿਆਰੀਆਂ
ਤੂੰ ਵੀ ਹੈ ਸ਼ਿਕਾਰੀ ਪੂਰੀ ਰੱਖ ਦੇ ਤਿਆਰੀ ਤਿੰਨ ਚਾਰ ਘੁਮਾਣਾ ਹੈ ਕੁਵਾਰੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਤੂੰ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਵੇਖਾ ਕੇ ਫਰਾਰੀ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ ਝੂਠੀ ਦਿਲਦਾਰੀਆਂ
ਉਹ ਵੱਖਰਾ ਸਵੈਗ ਨੀ
Feeling
ਹੌਲੀ ਗਿੱਧੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੱਚ ਬਦਲੋ ਨੀ ਤੇਰਾ ਲੱਕ ਨਾ ਮਰੋੜਾ ਖਾ ਜਾਵੇ ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਗਿੱਧੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੱਚ ਬਦਲੋ ਨੀ ਤੇਰਾ ਲੱਕ ਨਾ ਮਰੋੜਾ ਖਾ ਜਾਵੇ ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਗਿੱਧੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੱਚ ਬਦਲੋ ਨੀ ਤੇਰਾ ਲੱਕ ਨਾ ਮਰੋੜਾ ਖਾ yeah baby ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਗਿੱਧੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੱਚ ਬਦਲੋ ਨੀ ਤੇਰਾ ਲੱਕ ਨਾ ਮਰੋੜਾ ਖਾ ਜਾਵੇ ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਗਿੱਧੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੱਚ ਬਦਲੋ ਨੀ ਤੇਰਾ ਲੱਕ ਨਾ ਮਰੋੜਾ ਖਾ ਜਾਵੇ ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਗਿੱਧੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਨੱਚ ਬਦਲੋ ਨੀ ਤੇਰਾ ਲੱਕ ਨਾ ਮਰੋੜਾ ਖਾ yeah baby
DJ, volume down please, thank you. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but every proceeding has to come to an end. So now I would like to welcome the parents of the bride to give the word of thanks.
Namaste. Wow. For parents, these are very special moments. With all these current global uncertainties, both Malavika and Shankar have managed to travel from US. So this had given us an opportunity to conduct this event in the presence of elders.
Namaste and good evening to everyone. Very special thanks to everyone present here who took the effort to come over from different parts and celebrate this event along with us. We are very much obliged for your presence. Sorry about this. Also, thanks to all those who have joined us virtually from different parts, where we wish to celebrate together. With the different time zones, we know it is very early for the people in the US to get up early in the morning and watch this, especially Malavika's friends and our relatives and friends in different parts. And also, today being a working day, Monday, people in Dubai, Europe, and other parts. I know it is very difficult, but thank you for taking your time to attend this virtually. Due to the travel restrictions, none of our Dubai friends, except few who are standing there, who could join us for this function today. But I would say that people who are watching this, they have contributed to us during our planning stage. A very special thanks to our Dubai team. We miss you all today. And a very big gratitude to Malavika's friend who traveled all the way from different parts, which had made her very, very happy today. Thanks to Malavika's friends and colleagues who are attending this function remotely from different parts. She had missed your presence. Now, when we look backwards, we had taken a lot of challenges and interesting hurdles to cross while planning this event remotely. We were very fortunate to have a set of friends and family members who had worked very closely with us. If we start to name them, that is almost everyone who sit here. A special thanks to Malavika's Apupa and Ammumas, and they were the backbone for the whole event. We are very happy to conduct this event in the presence of them, which is like a dream come true for them. Thank you for that. And of course, my sisters, Nandu, Shalu, and their families had always there with us, shoulder to shoulder, when we were during planning, and till yesterday night, they were all along with us. And a very special thanks to Jayan's sister, Lada Chechi and Anichetan, for being along with us. A special mention about Gopakumar, my father's brother, for taking the authority of announcing the Vivaha Nishchaya. And a special mention to the master of ceremony, Siddharth, my sister's son, who for keeping this event lively and keeping everyone engaged. Siddharth, thank you. And the whole function wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for Jay Prakash's support and guidance for planning, to plan along with us in this short duration. Thank you, JP. Thank you for your patience too. Also, Manju, our event planner, who brought our vision of the venue into reality. A big thanks to you, Manju, for being patient along with us. And we greatly appreciate the effort and support of team at Taj to gracefully conduct this event. We hope we will come back again to conduct our second daughter's engagement too soon. And finally, to all the support teams who had worked behind, White Fox for covering the photo, video and live streaming. Thank you for that. And DJ for adding pleasant sound system and to our sound system today. And Malavika's beautician, Madonna Saka, she's not here now, she had already left. She for making her look pretty today. Now we look forward to the union of two families and the journey the couple is about to embark to. And a big thanks to Satish, Devi and Gauri for being open and supportive throughout the planning. Now we would like you to share a few words.
Yeah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We, Satish and myself, are truly grateful for your esteemed presence here despite the pandemic situation and the attendant restrictions. As mentioned, Ranjini was mentioning about this wonderful setting, and your presence here has given a perfect ambience to bless my son Sri Shankar and Malavika on their engagement day. I once again thank everybody from the bottom of my heart for your presence here and the blessings you showered to the couple. Thank you very much.
Thank you all.
So, yeah. So, So yeah, I would like to thank everybody who is there in live stream, just like my aunt did. Thank you, and good morning to whoever is in the US and in other European countries, and good night to everybody who is about to eat their dinner and go to sleep. So thank you all for being there. All right, bye.
Club isn't the best place to find the lovers, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, tripping fast, and then we talk slow. And you come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance.